Hi, welcome back to Swift Scents. I'm Debbie. And before I get started, I just want to talk to you guys to make sure you're all being safe out there. I know things are starting to open back up, but just remember to be safe as you're starting getting back to work and that. Hope you're having a great weekend. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the like. Make sure as you go through, put some comments down below. What I'm going to talk to you about today is I received several samples from SCENTual Obsessions. Kevin, thank you for sending these out to me. These are from his women's line, and I've given several of these a wear test. I did a previous video with some first impressions. As you can see, I've worn them a lot, so I could give you really some good feedback on this. I do have some originals that I can do comparisons with, but quite a few of them I don't have in my collection yet, so I can't really do that. But what I do have, I'm going to share with you. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one that I have here, this is SCENTual Obsessions version of Angel by Terry Mugler. I do have several Mugler fragrances in my collection. I have Angel Muse, I have Innocent Angel, and a few others, but not Angel. So I can't really compare that one for you, but I will give you some feedback. I have the dry down as well as I'm going to give you the opening here. So the opening is it's warm, it's citrusy, it's spicy. I mean, I think this would be better for cooler weather. Let me get you the dry down here. There is a hint of a floral fragrance in there as well. Now, this one lasted on my skin, and again, I've given this a few wears. This lasted on my skin a good about 6 hours, which in comparison with other Mugler fragrance that I've tried, they're comparable as far as performance. This does project pretty well. In comparison though, so for example, if you were to buy Angel full retail, you're going to pay $85 to $115 versus the SCENTual Obsession version for a 50 ml, which is the 1.7 ounce, you're going to pay $45. So instead of $84, $45. So it's a good cost savings, and the performance is about the same. The next one that I have here, and I really would like to get this in my collection. This is their version of Killians Love Don't Be Shy. And I tell you what, pretty much everything I've tried so far from Killians I've really enjoyed. So I was really happy to get this from him because I haven't tried this one yet. Oh man. So this is a nice kind of citrusy floral fragrance, but it's also kind of smooth and creamy, like a little bit of vanilla and musk in there maybe. That's really nice. Again, I don't have the original to compare it to, but just on that opening, very nice. This is the dry down. So as it's drying, you do still pick up some of that floral in there. I think maybe some jasmine. If you guys hear something, my dogs are walking around, their nails are kind of scraping on the floor. Of course, I have my buddy back here, Jane. Hopefully she doesn't fall asleep on this one. And I got two more behind me on the couch sleeping. But as it dries, you're picking up more of that vanilla, that creaminess. Now, the performance on this one lasted a good at least 8 hours on my skin. It wasn't a projection beast, but you know, it did last very long on my skin. So I like that one. Now, by comparison, a 1.7 ounce of this, the original from Killians, is $240. So to get this, basically the same kind of scent with good performance, a fraction of the price, can't beat it. The next one, I actually do have one to compare the original to. This is Dolce Gabbana Light Blue, and again, giving that a lot of wear. Now the original Dolce Gabbana, I actually picked up this 1.7 ounce in one of the rack stores, so I got it for maybe, what, $40? So it is kind of comparable to Kevin's version if you can find it in the rack store. If you can't find it there and you're going to pay retail, it's going to be significantly higher. Now, this is a nice citrusy, light, airy fragrance. I do also pick up some notes of cedar in there. I like this. This is a nice warm weather fragrance. And the dry down on that one. Now, as it's drying, I'm picking up, it still has that kind of a cedar note in there, but as well as still some citrus. So you do kind of get those notes throughout. Now, let's do the Dolce Gabbana version when I can get the lid off. And these dry downs that I have, they've been sitting here for a good hour, so they're pretty representative, I think. So this is Dolce Gabbana, and this is the SCENTual Obsessions. This is the opening. So to me, the SCENTual Obsessions version, it's more citrusy. It projects more actually off the strip. And I realize it's going to be different on your skin, but I just want to be able to compare apples to apples. So I'm going to say on the opening, actually, the SCENTual Obsessions version is better. You have more of those notes there. You pick it up more easily. And let's get the dry downs. Again, this is a nice scent for the warmer weather that hopefully we start getting warm weather. We actually had snow here in Pennsylvania yesterday. No, just flurries, nothing accumulating. Okay, so now on the dry down on the Dolce & Gabbana version, I'm picking up more citrusy, whereas with the SCENTual Obsessions version, I'm getting more, a hint of the citrus, but more on the cedar vein. This is supposed to, the original is supposed to have apple, but honestly, I don't pick up the apple note in that really at all, but maybe that's just my sniffer. In either one, I don't pick up apple. Okay, so the next one that I have, I do not have this in my collection. I have smelled it in the store. This is their version of Flower Bomb, and it is a nice pink juice, just like the Viktor and Rolf version is. Now, the original version for a 3.4 mil, you're going to pay $165 full retail. All right. Oh man, that is so nice. Very sweet, floral, fruity. Let me get that dry down for you. Wow. Man, I'm telling you, those floral notes just stay throughout. It's beautiful. If you like a floral fragrance, this is more like, to me, like a white floral. This would be a good scent for you. And again, huge savings over the original. Now the performance on this one, actually as with the light blue, these did not last as long on my skin. Maybe 4 to 6 hours for both of these. But that's just me. That's how it lasted for me. The next one that I have, and this is another one by Killians, and this is Good Girl Gone Bad. Now for this one, a 1.7 ounce is $210 full retail. And the only other place I was able to find it at any kind of a discount was on Lucky Scent for $195. And that's a 1.7 ounce bottle. So the smaller size. Oh my gosh, that is pure heaven. There's like some peach notes in there. It's fruity. I'm picking up maybe like some musk or some vanilla or something in there too. I'm not 100%. Let me get the dry down for you. It carries throughout. I'm really picking up on that peach note, which if you like peach, this may be a good scent for you. Now this one lasted a good 8 to 10 hours on my skin. So performance wise, really good. And I mean, that's on par with the other Killian fragrances that I've tried. So that might be a good option if you like that fruity scent. It's a nice scent for summer. All right, the last one that I have here, and I actually do have a sample of this that I have from the store. This is Creative Ventus for Her, and I've used the heck out of this. So this one is the SCENTual Obsessions version. Oh man, okay. Right off the bat, as soon as I spritz it, I'm picking up an apple note. Man, it makes my mouth water. It makes me hungry. That is beautiful. There's also like some roses, some floral in there. Very pretty scent. I do have the dry down as well. Still picking up that apple note. All right, now I actually do have from the Creed counter in Nordstrom. I do have a little sample of Creed Aventus for her. So let's give that a try. Now, unfortunately, this one doesn't spray. It doesn't even have a dabber. I actually have to dip my little strip down in there. This might make it too kind of alcohol-y, but it's the best I can do with what I have. So this is the original Creed Aventus version, and this is the SCENTual Obsession, or sorry, Aventus for her and SCENTual Obsessions version. So to me, that SCENTual Obsessions version has way more of that apple note in there. The Creed version is more, a little bit on the citrusy side to me. And let me get you the dry downs of these. And again, these have been sitting here for about an hour. The Aventus version is getting more of a cedar vibe to me. But that SCENTual Obsessions version is more, it's maintaining that apple throughout. So as far as, do they smell the same? Not really, I don't think. But I really like that apple note. So to me, I actually prefer the SCENTual Obsessions version over the other one, the original, because it has more of that apple note. So if you prefer that, this would be a really good option for you. Now, price-wise, the Aventus version is $210 for a 1.7 ounce versus for that same size, $45 from SCENTual Obsessions. So honestly, for me, I probably would choose the SCENTual Obsessions version over the Aventus because I like that apple note. So go ahead and put your comments below. Maybe you've tried some of these. Guys, if you're looking for some nice, affordable fragrances for your ladies, these are some great choices. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Let your friends know, and I'll see you next time on Swift Scents.